to my stream. Today I am just going to do some random stuff, like leveling up my characters. I am busy with a storyline. I'm doing some storylines also because I am finished with the guide. As you can see, there's no more. I only have hangouts, story quest, and then that one. So yeah, seems like I have to first complete this. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's what I'm mostly gonna do. Yeah. I'm also doing some random stuff. I collect these also and then go back and then put them there and so on. That's just a picture, I'm sure of that. Entrance there. Yeah. Yeah, some things I don't see it. Must be down here somewhere.
Transfixed.
Before you can even do anything of death, he's there, and the character is not that strong. I'm still working on making him stronger. I didn't actually get that sword back then when it came out first. Then I actually did enough visions to get it, but yeah, so I went for this one. Wait. Went for this one. So I got to go to the setting there. Now it's game low. Yeah, I think this is high. Yes, you can see this is a very high usage rating. That's medium usage, that's normal usage. But yeah. I think this one is level 60. So yeah, let's use that one for now. But this one is just low. This one is a bit high. That's frozen, so yeah, I think I should change this. where it says no. Still, it says my character says right. My weapon says I don't know this one. Yeah. I have to get this. I'm busy doing that. That's why I'm yeah. Yes. Oh, I have to go there. Is this good? Yeah. I was gonna open that place, but yeah. You can do this one to get my character. My character's stronger. Wat wil je doen? Ik heb niet pen nie. Waar is? Ik heb nie papier in my kamer nie. Ek het ook nie papier in my kamer nie. Wat? Ja, sien. Daai papier, kyk in daai boks. En miskien is hy daar. In die krat. En is hy nie daar en dis waar ek hom gesit het. Jy weet waar sy. Okay. Let's really quickly and see which one is. I need the X. X marks the spot. Okay, I need the X. Easy pickings. Easy pickings.
Evil shall be dispersed.
Kind of on a level I'm out also because he's kind of cool.
Useless. Evil conquering. Useless.
Take this!
I will have order.
Easy as a pie. I have 2 left. Yeah. There's 7. I can just make more. This is 15.
Everlasting as the moon!
Lightning slash! Duh.
46 accounts. Don't think I have one. No. I've done. When I use the moon, more I have to make more. I like this for me. It is good. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. Huh. Please check. I can make 5. As for 1. As for 1. Level 4. So it's short, I can make it level 4. That's one answer. I'll make this level 4. We need more. I need to make 5 now. It's gonna be more interesting. Change this one. Hey yo. Hey yo.
Ready when you are.
And you are.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
An insurmountable problem, I presume.
$54. Oh, wow.
Freeze! Rise! Careless. This is order.
Jag kan även franspionera. Här ser jag kan det visar i website. Website för laptops.
Crumble.
Det är för Windows
We'll
för.
have order.
Ja. Från är det Windows nu.
Thunderclap!
Cool it.
Jag har laptopet Windows 10 kvar. Då kan det bli annorlunda game. Het is bijgegaan. Bijgegaan dat hij niet gaan krijgen. I don't like the ocean. It's that I like fontaine. I need to no. I need less.
Overruled.
Let's see. How are you doing? I'm just trying to level up my characters. I'll get these 4. More wins. I will find out where to put that. So then I got Discord message. This is my friend center. I'm just gonna get these 5. My normal attack. think I should upgrade this one. Oh no, I'll let that. See, 55. Yeah, this will make my countdown less, I think. Cost 60. 15 seconds. I'll make my sword stronger. My attack will increase. The dead eye increases. If I do this one. This will be better. I just went up. That's good. I want my attack to be more. And let's just do this.
So
I was thinking also do this, going to random domains, so I can upgrade these or these. I still got these two to upgrade. 3.
Thing you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
So we could check. Let me finish the story quests. I don't have to see that orange dot all the time. Oh. Today I'll be doing like story quests and level up random stuff. I've done a few already.
Elias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project.
Oh, that. It's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
No, don't mind me. Please, continue.
He's like the big boss.
Well, with the
now.
downfall of the Sages not long ago,
He's
many of the
got 'em.
projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
He is the new Sage.
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again? There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have...
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head. It hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Siraj was researching, and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution. Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the Overmind.
This Overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members, based on their assigned number and the task's importance. Lastly, this system must support the rapid exchange of...
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
It's just as Al-Haytham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs.
When I
Smaller
stream
numbers were
like
ranked
16
higher,
hours,
so you'd be given more complex
only
assignments like planning
12
for the
of
future.
that 16 hours
Siraj referred to me
are
as number 36.
loaded to
And I think that
YouTube.
was a low-ranking number. I also recall that
When I
Siraj said
went to
his
check
plan
on
was
my
proceeding
videos,
very
I saw
quickly.
only 12
The
hours
hive would soon be
were
complete.
saved.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry! We have to stop him before it's complete!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
The pavilion in the garden. I need to use a waypoint. Two more days, then the new limited characters are coming out. And I have 4,421 perma gems.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
I'll check now how many uses.
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't...
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memory.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to set...
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project.
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45.
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please wait, I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memory.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
You must have done
And she's gone.
something
She
bad
doesn't
to
seem to
make
like
him
you
so,
very much. Do
so
you
bad.
really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Oh, they don't want me.
Let's split up for now. Ilias, you go and get your paycheck. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilias. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'll also try my best to remember.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Oh yeah, the elevator. Up.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Yeah, he's gonna sit and we're gonna do all the
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra. This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Academia sent you a commendation. What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts. Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
yeah.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilias, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell. Ilias!
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the Academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the Academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Hey! That's enough, you two! Ilias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilias, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters...
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the... Ilias? What?
Ah, I see. I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. I don't care if you're a hero or not.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilias.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I disliked. That's strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think.
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first, I remember where Siraj is.
Really? Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes.
You're right. Let's head out.
I'll have to grab a drink with Flame May when I'm back in the city.
No. No, what's the second thing? Oh. That one. It's like a dot. Oh, it is that way. Let's go this way. Yeah, but I guess it is this one.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do it.
I don't know what I'm doing. This is the album.
Dodge this! Ha! Ah!
Is this an answer from this world?
Lightning flash!
Freeze! Ha!
Take this!
I don't understand this one. Yeah, I get it.
Behold, the prin-
Somewhere there's one more. Yay.
Dodge this!
By royal decree, Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Laid bare. This moment will be frozen in time.
This is where you fall.
Transfixed.
Freeze!
Thunderclap!
Everlasting.
as the moon!
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
To complete that. Take this marker off. Doesn't say sent up.
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it. Let's go inside and take a look.
What shall we do?
No need to fret. I shall handle this.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
No need to fret. I shall handle this.
To like his power. I didn't really know it's gonna be like that.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilias, do you remember this place? Huh? Ilias! Where'd he go?
I don't sense him nearby.
Did he get separated from us? Should we wait here or turn around?
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if he catches up to us.
Quicker.
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of that...
But he's obviously taking advantage of you! He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, that's not right! Why are you putting...
A lot of people warned me to not say anything, and It's okay.
Half a year of your... He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter? Huh? You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilias was connecting to the
Connecting collective consciousness?
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The hive has long been finished. The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilias is now returning to the... Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
Oh wait, I see. Oh wait.
Here you are. How bold.
It's completely different from what Ilias said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Wait. Huh? No.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
I'll hate them. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
There comes a memory.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you've brought down?
You could have played hero any time, so why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project.
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies? Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand now?
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Hey!
Welcome
You're
to
blinking
the
out
stream.
again. What did you see this time?
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
Oh ja. Oh, das haben wir konnte, genau. Comes a memory.
Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers, huh? Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Ah, where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj? I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous. How about it? Wanna have a go?
What did you see?
Paimon can't believe it! He really did trick us! That giga jerk! No, Siraj is the real giga jerk here. Ilias is just a regular jerk. Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him and we're gonna make him explain himself!
I bet you there's gonna be a fight now. Paimon has got the biggest mouth, but she never fights. Nothing more. Nothing more met die sea
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only to throw off the Matra and bring Al-Haytham to the...
You were already Siraj number 36? But you passed the Matra's lie detector test!
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time. Even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Al-Haytham, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
Wat? Nee, sopkoppie. Nee, je moet er niet kaas lezen. Of any lie.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as only here can I be truly free. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilias, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think...
Do you need more time to consider, Ilias?
Hey, who are...
That is Siraj.
So you're that giga jerk!
Giga jerk? Huh, how bold of you. Have I done...
You!
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought.
You're just trying to justify yourself!
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research, and people are so obsessed with collective will. Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact. It is natural for social creatures in the terminus of conformity. Welcome to the Hive, Alhaitham. You want a few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this, but I didn't give up. I made my thesis into reality.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the Hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where they're inhabited? The answer is the academia. The collective consciousness. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Return, number 36.
Ilyas? Why?
You two are just as arrogant as all. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truth. I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories, only because I knew he would eventually return. This proves that I know more about human nature than you do. Alhaitham, do say a word.
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those...
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to operate. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This includes his perception of me.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilyas would return to the hive? And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... wait. It's back to normal already?
Alhaitham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it.
So many monsters. Where did they come from? And something feels off.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect. Now then, drown in endless Hey,
Alhaitham? Your plan didn't work, so what do we do now?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well, alright. Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident.
Flicker. Here you are.
Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. You must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
You see? That is the will of the collective. even with the hatred gone, they continue their...
Witness my rise. Lake Bear.
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the Academia. The march.
Well now. Oh, so sorry.
Take this!
Overruled! What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of information? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
This is where you belong. Laid bare.
A process of elimination.
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Is there error in our judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent one. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true? Not necessarily.
Quake! Order guide you! Crumble!
Don't get frostbite.
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down the list. Siraj is alive!
This isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position!
The Hive shut down? What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions. The disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the Overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplify doubt, which diminishes the Overmind's influence. This
apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the Hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then. You knew that Ilias was the bait all along? But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius. Nobody likes being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you. Someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless, I have lost.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from the start! You lied to us too!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve.
Seriously? By the way, Sino, I heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. See you.
And off he goes. There still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like—
We were accomplices without knowing it. But I'm afraid that Alhaitham might pressure the Matra into giving us heavier sentences. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. Siraj made us hate Alhaitham. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Sure. Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham. But whether he chooses to forgive you is up to him.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better. If he chooses to remember this.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they all doomed? We can ask Alhaitham about that later.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice.
Ilyas?
Don't be sad. I'm the one who deceived you. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Alhaitham, and not—
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and just— Are you too hurt?
Paimon's fine. Just a little tired.
Get some rest. Alhaitham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding.
Okay, you stay safe too, Sap. Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
That's how it's done, son. Bang, 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 bang.
The matter's settled. We can return now. I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions. I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Hey, we're not your colleagues!
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base!
See ya.
Hold it right there!
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject!
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you?
I'm unsure she's seen you before.
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's... Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Al-Haytham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right?
But aren't you friends with him?
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Paimon likes Mora too much.
Are you serious? How could you? Of course. You're all Hatham's friends.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning.
What?
The first, as I've already said, was that his research
Okay,
was on
guys,
human evolution. The second was that I
I
thought
have to go now.
one way to
So
stabilize
I
a
will
collective,
make
the
another
optimal
video.
solution to it.
Live stream later.
I'm merely it's impossible for. That's why the.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll.
What about you? Are you going to?
At least I'd be a fungus with.
I'm
Sorry
about
for
to
eavesdropping, but what happened?
Just wanna finish this.
Are
first.
you all okay? Huh. So. Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air?
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black.
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're.
You don't understand anything.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic.
You whisper very loud.
Oh,
Do you have any more?
let Paimon think.
I bear them no ill will. More, to some extent, they were also.
Ilias also said that he apologized.
It doesn't matter. I never judging from his experiences. He's
They
more
talk so
courageous than
much now.
I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. Oh, yeah. You only started, but after meeting Sir.
I had no
When
interest in.
you
I
wanna
now
do
understand the
something,
reason.
then they just literally go crazy with the talk. They don't stop talking.
Correct. The fall of the Sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals, the fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved, speaks. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention.
Paimon understands now.
I think minimum viable
Wait, you read.
Yes. I don't think Siraj knew what he'd do then.
But why?
I'm not suited to be a sage. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for, it's important to keep your priority.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's.
See ya.
Thank you.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a.
He isn't someone.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the
why
way
I
that the
went
academia
inside.
pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from.
But my salary will likely.
Wait, what? How come?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You.
Gaan ook wel. Gewoon net iets met die reclame. En dan kan ik niet afzetten.
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine.
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Mensen weten wanneer we mensen plaat.